Welcome back to the Angry American, everyone. How about you and I have a conversation about the left's embrace, sheer embrace of political violence, their adoption of assassination culture? We're going to watch this quick, short video. We're just going to watch the beginning of it because the rest of it's all rehashed. But this is uh, up to the date, up to the minute information on this Joshua John psycho who started shooting armor piercing rounds. Just check it out.
Border Czar Tom Homan is with me in focus today, standing by. First, let's go to Brooke Taylor reporting from Dallas. Brooke.
Hi, Harris. Well, first, we have new information right now coming in from the FBI Director Kash Patel, who says that officials have been working around the clock 24/7 to go through this shooter's phone and find a possible motive. And what they found is pretty shocking. We want to pull up this post on X. This was posted again by FBI Director Kash Patel just in the last hour. He says the perp downloaded a document with a list of DHS facilities. He conducted multiple searches of ballistics and looked up the Charlie Kirk shot video in the last 2 days leading up to the shooting. According to the FBI director here, the shooter also searched apps that track the presence of ICE agents and listen.
That's key right there. I'm going to stop that for just 1 second. That's key. He looked up apps that track ICE agents. That's what these lefties have done. They have demonized law enforcement. They use BLM to demonize law enforcement. And how many cities defunded the police at that time? I mean, they really tried to defund police, and they did it in a lot of cities, from Seattle to Portland to I think even New York City and Chicago. And they're going to use social workers. I don't know what the hell their plan was, but it obviously doesn't work. So anyway, he looked up on these apps. These crazy idiots have apps where you track and endanger the lives of ICE agents. This is insanity. That's how these people are. They think they have the moral high ground. That's like, to whatever they do is justified, including murder. That's why they celebrated Charlie Kirk's murder, because they believe that morally they're right. And that's how demented they are. They celebrated that drug company CEO or whatever. They celebrated him. They they talked about the Mangione or whatever his name was like he was a hero. These people are demented. Let's get back to it.
Listen to this. He says that there was a handwritten note that was recovered that said, quote, "Hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think, is there a sniper with AP rounds on the roof?" The FBI also released a picture of anti-ICE messages written on rounds that were found next to that shooter. Officials say this attack was a result of dangerous anti-ICE rhetoric. Officials say the gunman was firing at that ICE facility from the rooftop of a nearby building. He fired indiscriminately with bullets flying all around, inside and outside that building. He also hit a van in the Sallyport that was carrying 3 illegal migrants. Officials say one of them died and the other was taken to the hospital. Sources close to this investigation shared this picture of the shooter's driver's license with me. He is identified as 29-year-old Joshua John. Officials say he shot and killed himself when officers cornered him.
So that's enough of that. You guys have all the basic information for this psycho. And hopefully we get more. But as it turns out, with the idiot who shot Trump, we didn't get a whole lot of information about that guy, and we still haven't. I don't know why that is. My only thought would be that the Biden administration has completely suppressed, hidden, maybe even destroyed some of this stuff. Who knows? Here's the video. Let's watch the first couple of seconds.
Steve, the women are facing charges in the ambush-style shooting of an Alvarado police officer, but their supporters argue that they were just there to attend what they thought would be a peaceful protest. Supporters of the defendants did not want to make any statements after the women were arraigned on charges connected to the shooting of an Alvarado police officer. The officer survived. The court-appointed attorneys also said they did not want to make any statements yet about what happened the night of July 4th. The defendant's supporters said it was a protest outside an ICE detention center, but federal prosecutors describe it as a planned ambush on federal and local law enforcement officers. In all, at least 16 people have been charged.
So you see all these idiots on the screen. They're all brainwashed and they all have this washed out look. These people are deranged. Every one of these people. It was a planned attack on an ICE detention facility. They're nuts. And we have to stand up to them. President Trump has designated Antifa a terrorist group. Now go out to every place that I don't care if they say that Antifa's an idea. We don't want to hear it. It's all BS. Go out to these facilities and start making arrests. Arrest the whole crowd. Not just pull in the ones that keep driving you nuts. You got to just arrest the whole crowd. That's the only way to shut it down. When they come there and they start protesting, they have that black bloc looking, Antifa looking crap on. Just arrest the whole crowd, detain them, and then sort it out. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's got to be done. And I say all that to say this, guys, be aware of your surroundings at all times because it's just going to get a whole lot crazier out there. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Share the video. That's very important. Until next time, guys, peace. Peace out.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.